Today, we're going to be talking about how to feel a negative emotion. So, the first thing you can actually do is just give yourself space to have whatever feeling you're having. So, what this could kind of look like is you notice that you're starting to feel like these uncomfortable emotions. And then our brain often tries to just like get us out of it immediately. It's like, let's just get out of it. Let's just be happy. Let's just avoid it. So, the first thing to actually do is really just create this space like, okay, I'm going to feel some negative emotions. There might be tons of different ones that come up, but I'm open to feeling them. So creating that openness. The next thing you can actually do is just start to kind of name what is coming up. Like I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling fear, I'm feeling worried, I'm feeling disappointed, I'm feeling frustrated. Like whatever those emotions are, just start naming them and start noticing what's happening. The next thing you can do is actually start to feel whatever that feeling feels like. So, what this could look like is kind of doing like a body scan and noticing what that emotion feels like in your body. So, maybe if you're angry, you might notice that there's like this tightness in your fist. You might notice there's this pressure on your chest. You might notice that it feels red, it feels hot, it feels on fire. Like, really sit there and describe to yourself, like, what is this emotion like? You kind of want to think about it like if I was going to draw the emotion, how would you have to describe it to me? Like you might tell me it's like shaped like a ball and the edges are really smooth and like it's red. I also like to look into like what does the texture feel like? Is it hot or cold? Trying to figure out like the temperature. Is it big or small? Is it moving? Just describe it to yourself the best you can. Now your brain might want to try to like pull you away. Just kind of direct it back to like what does that sensation feel like? And so as you can kind of sit with that, what can happen is the intensity of it might be up here and it feels like you need to get out of it and it's like hard to manage. And then the intensity can go down and it feels like, okay, I feel a little bit better. I feel like I can manage it. I feel like I can move from here and not react from it. And so when you're able to do that, you're like helping your body process through that emotion so that you can show up in a way that you want to show up and you're not avoiding it, you're not pushing it away, you're not reacting from it. Now, if this feels like a little uncomfortable just thinking about like feeling sadness or feeling fear or whatever it is, I like to just kind of feel a little bit of it. Like if I were going to feel fear and it was like scary to me to feel that emotion, I would just start to say, well, what could it be like? What might it look like? How might I describe it? And then I would just start to feel it a little bit because you can always stop. Like you can just feel the emotion a little bit and then you can stop. The next thing that I actually like to do is check in with my body. Like, what does my body feel like it needs? So, like, sometimes for me, it feels like I just need like some really deep breaths and I need to just pause. I need to have some really deep breaths. Another thing that comes up is like, I just need to move. Like, I feel like I just need to move. I need to run. I need to jump. I just need, and then I just go do those things. So, checking in with your body, like, what does it physically feel like I need to do from this emotion? And then noticing how you feel after doing that. And in my course, How to Create Commitment, this is something we're actually going to work on because a lot of times the reason that we're not doing the thing that we want to be doing is because we're avoiding an emotion. So, how can we sit with and process that emotion so that we can actually get the thing done that we want to get done? So, if you're interested in that, then make sure you go to createcommitment.com to sign up for the waitlist.